Magellan, home to a civilization of millions. Until the comet hit. Earthquakes shattered its cities. Firestorms swept the planet. And as Magellan fell into darkness, the survivors faced a world that was unrecognizable. Fighting amongst the ruins of the old world, new factions arose. The Berserkers, the Clerics, the Outlaws, each with their own vision of the future. But it wasn't only the struggle for scarce old world resources that drove them, for the comet had brought something new. ELEX, an element unknown to Magellan. It could fuel technology, change the evolution of life, open new abilities to those with the will to control it. For the Clerics, it drove new technological innovation. For the Outlaws, drugs to free their minds. To Berserkers, it gave the power of magic. Seduced by ELEX's power, some began to consume it. Addicted, overwhelmed, most degenerated into vicious, mindless mutants. But there were some who could control their addiction. To them, at the cost of their emotions, ELEX offered strength, focus, and stamina. These people called themselves the Albs. Seemingly unstoppable, the Albs have waged war on all who will stand between them and their need to obtain ELEX. Advancing from the frozen wastes of Zakor and their fortress Ice Palace, the Albs threaten the future of all the factions on Magellan. Now, as Alb forces prepare their final assault, Jax, renowned Alb commander, is sent on a solo mission. One Alb, selected to change the fate of Magellan.
Jax, you've failed your mission. You know our directive. There can be only one consequence for failure.
before they come back to finish the job. And I better find a weapon. Must have been here for days. The ELEX is gone from my system. I feel weak. Think, Jax. My weapons, my armor. Did Calyx take them? No. If Calyx had seen I was still alive, he would have finished the job. It was someone else. This isn't bad. Enemy territory. Calyx returns, or the Berserkers find ruins. Maybe I could find something useful in there. My skin. I look like one of the free people. There mustn't be a scrap of ELEX left in my body. U3, one of my crony units.
It looks like it took a lot of damage in the crash. That's unsalvageable.
I'm wondering where crony U4 is. If it's still active, then I might find it here in a den.
Finding that drone would be helpful. I can't repair it.
here in enemy territory. What was Calyx doing here so far from Zacor? If I want answers, I need to find him. And, for that, I'll need weapons and equipment.
Evacuation sequence initiated. Remain calm and proceed to the indicated exits immediately. Follow all instructions from service personnel. Thank you for your visit to the observatory.
My jetpack. Finally some luck. The guy that took my armor must have dropped it. Now, all I need to do is find a way out, cross kilometers of enemy territory, and find out why my brother tried to kill me. What could go wrong? Edan, the land of the Berserkers. If they recognize me, they could finish Calyx's job for him.
Come on, get up. If you're gonna make a habit of attacking people without warning, you should get better at it. I heard you before you even left the ruins.
Someone tried to kill me. They stole my armor and my equipment. Then I find you here waiting to finish the job.
First you attack me, then you accuse me of being a thief and a murderer? If I wanted you dead, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Trust me. You need to apologize.
Prove you're not the thief, and I might trust you. Only facts matter, not words.
Trusting people quickly out here is as good a way to get killed as walking around without a decent weapon. Which means you just got very, very lucky. I can help you find a safe place and new equipment, if you stop trying to attack me.
Why would you help me?
That's my job. I look for people out here and help them reach Goliath. You'll be safe there.
Safe? You could be some kind of slaver. What is it you really want?
I want this war to be over. Until then, Goliath needs more people to survive. And people need a safe place to go. Well, a safer place than being out here on your own. But you're welcome to stay and risk being picked up by an Alb raiding party. Between them and the Rotboars, you won't live long. Say, you didn't see anyone else up there in the ruins, did you? You're the first person I've found this trip, and it would save me a trip up there to check.
You can save yourself the effort. There's no one up there.
Well, then you got really lucky. An Alb raider crashed a few days ago, and their scouts came through looking for it. Trust me, you don't want to run into a party of Albs. But, hey, enough talk. You need to decide what you're gonna do. I'm going back to Goliath, and you can come with me if you like. Safety, security, and you can find work to earn enough to buy equipment. If you want a chance to survive, it's the best offer you'll get. That's why I joined the Berserkers. Out here, drifting and hoping to stay alive. I knew it was only a matter of time before my luck ran out. I know joining a faction doesn't appeal to everyone, but it gave me purpose. And what have you got to lose right now? Nothing from what I can see.
What you say is logical.
Logical, right. Does that mean you're coming? Every choice you make adds up in this world. The way you speak to people will determine your course in life. Just take a look at yourself. No armor, no weapons, no companions. You've not exactly succeeded in life, have you? Well, all that changes today. Whatever you've done before, your life can start again. A new beginning. When the next Alb raiding party comes down from the north looking for ELEX, the people of Goliath will defend you. You won't see the inside of a converter with us to protect you. Instead, you'll get a chance to prove yourself. To join us.
Why do you want to help me?
Like I said, Goliath needs people. Warriors, cultivators, hunters, storekeepers. Whatever your skills, we can find a place for you.
And you just take people in?
If you stay, you'll have to earn your place. But be you cleric, outlaw, or alb, that's true everywhere. Sure, you'll get given orders and you'll have to follow the law, but it's not like you have things easy out here. Look, we can keep talking, but at some point, you gotta decide. So, what's it gonna be? Are you gonna stay here, or come with me?
Your actions and words seem to match. I will trust you. For now.
Yes, well, I'll take that as a compliment. You won't regret it. Combat, magic. If those interest you, then the Berserkers offer training to people who join their ranks. We'll make a warrior of you. We should get going. This is Rotboard territory. You won't last long if a pack of them turn up here. Follow me to Goliath, and you can earn the ELEX to buy armor and supplies. Trust me, you'll need them.
I will come with you to Goliath. Lead the way.
And follow me. And if we lose each other for any reason, you'll find Goliath to the east, at the foot of the mountain. Just look for the light from our mana shrine. You can see that from a good distance away. Oh, and the name's Duras. Pleased to meet you.
Just lead the way.
Very well. And keep up. Keep your eyes open. We're entering the hunting grounds of some of the local wildlife. And neither of us want to end up as Rotboard food.
I want to find the thief who took my armor.
Well, for anything stolen near here recently, we'll start with Ray. He's an outlaw I found out here a few days ago. Very jumpy. Definitely looking for something.
Where do I find him?
Huh. I don't know. He disappeared off to the northeast. I'm guessing he went back to Tavar. But, hey, I wouldn't rush after him. He's probably sold your armor by now.
It was all a damn lie. They rejected me. They rejected almost everyone. They promised salvation for the world, but it was only ever for the chosen. Kalan, the great light. Kalan, the great lie. You brought us here with hope. Now we die away from all that we loved.
I'll get you!
I want to find the thief.
Well... Not now. Let's talk later.
It was all a damn lie. They rejected me. They rejected almost everyone. They promised salvation for the world, but it was only ever for the chosen.
I'll get you!
Kalan, the great light. Kalan, the great lie. You brought us here with hope. Now we die away from all that we loved.
I want...
Are you ready to go on? Okay. Watch your step. I've never come through this area once without getting it.
If it's so...
Magalan almost died when the comet hit. A living... But the Berserkers are using their magic to bring our world back to life. They need more people. We should move on. One day...
Let's keep going.
All right. Let's go. Are you ready to go on? Let's go.
What are the ruins over there?
Remnants of the old world.
Can we find anything useful there?
Maybe. Maybe. Well, that was their plan. Instead, they ran into a group of rock...
Maybe they're alive. Haven't you checked?
Checked on the enemy? Yes, well, maybe you're right. But those ruins are dangerous. Why haven't you joined a faction?
I have no interest in factions. I cannot decide whether to join a faction out here. Let's go on.
Well, we have a choice to make. We could see if the clerics have left any in the ruins.
You want us to go into the ruins?
That's up to you. But there's a... I better warn you that the creatures in there, it would definitely... So, what do you think? Shall we risk entering the ruins?
Let's go into the ruins.
A brave choice. Opportunities... Those clerics should be around here somewhere. We should get moving. Are you ready to go on? Let's go. We should get moving. Let's go. Not now. Let's talk later.
This is a camp before now. Maybe I could use it. This place will come in handy.
Not now. We should get moving. you ready to go on? Let's go. These ruins look like they were...
You know about the
Only what I've...
ruins and wreckage.
Irrelevant? It's where we all came from.
There was something hanging there. No, I'm not good enough for that. Out of ammo. Out of ammo.
Here, I found these.
ELEX technology. Officially, just don't go flashing those weapons. You see,
Do you often...
all the factions come here. At least it's... there have been... and it does...
Let's go on to...
Right.
You say there were Alps in this area. How long ago was that?
The Raider crashed a week ago. It's been quiet since then. Well, apart from the scouting party on the edge of the forest. Feels like something serious is brewing up there in Zakor. And that's bad news for us all. We should get moving. Let's go. Are you ready to go on? We should get moving. Are you ready to go on? Let's go.
We need this damn thing, but these mutants are everywhere. There! There, you hear that? They're coming from above. Hey, you idiots! Move your asses and get them!
Not now.
We should get moving. Let's go. We should get moving. Let's go. We should get moving. Are you ready to go on? Let's go. You should be able to make your way on alone. You can find supplies.
So I can just leave.
You should try to get a... Have a look around.
What happens if
They try and kill...
you think the...
But... That makes them jump. Well, will you look for me once you've said...
All right, you can stop. In the name of the Hooded Crow, I hereby... You should know that Goliath is eternally...
Dura sent me here.
Oh, you're one of Duras's. You better think about reporting to Ragnar. They'll check you're not an Alb spy. All right. Oh, and don't steal anything. I don't expect any more.
Understood.
Good.
So, what can I do to...
Can you handle a weapon?
Yes.
Then you'll find work.
This place doesn't sound too safe.
Where is? All technology must be consigned to the past. Take it to the pit.
Can I help you? Not now. Not now.
We'll talk later, yeah? We'll talk later. We'll talk later, yeah?
We have nothing to talk about.
What have we... What?
Is this your tap?
It is indeed. You want something to...
Give me a drink.
What'll it be?
He's been bothering me with that for days now.
Go and bother
Listen
someone
to
else.
your orders. Do your duty.
Oh, you must be joking.
Check the supplies. Be ready in case they return.
Put your weapons down. Damn technology! Take it to the pit!
Well,
You have... What problem?
of the financial
Sounds like a...
cautious, it means you're discreet. Except maybe being impaled, but then, and if you did, then
You want to...
illegal here. So,
Rare item?
rare it. You could spend your
What items?
tray.
I have to...
You could. I only. Well, you know. Of course.
I want to make a...
Always.
Look after yourself. Go and find a trader. They'll talk to you.
Do you think you're invisible or something? Do you think you're invisible or something?
Hey, what?
What are you...
There, on your arm.
It's an adjuter. Haven't you seen...
I've seen one. I've seen several. It's ELEX technology, and that sort of device carrying a piece like...
I'm not carrying...
An implant? Well, that gives you a reason for not removing it. Still, best you know that should you find any other ELEX technology on your travels, you should take it to the pit for this...
How do you get...
A clean... So we
The pit?
That's where we take... Once the we cure the soil of ELEX's poison. You will find our...
If ELEX is so bad...
You mean, why not turn it into mana?
It's ELEX, isn't it?
Yes, but the concentration in it is just too low to produce mana. Maybe one day we'll I'm glad it's...
So...
Oh, so...
You're new here, right? Tell me.
What law?
You don't know of our... It's time you had an education.
Why are you...
And it's a...
Would help?
I think he's an outlaw. If it is really one.
What exactly?
Kill him. I'd recommend... I'm certain he...
So?
What? I'm a technical... I mean, if he was a... Look.
I will take care...
Good. I saw him by the...